mic on. If it's catching wind, please let me know, and I'll move inside. If anybody could, if you don't mind telling me that. Had to set up myself today, and then it got windy here just in the last little bit. It's pushing in a little. Good morning there, Eddie Lugo. Yeah, if everybody can hear me okay, somebody, if you would, give me a thumbs up or a, yes, it sounds fine. Sounds good? Okay, because it's definitely gotten windy out here. It feels very cool this morning. Hope everyone's having a great day. You know, as you can see, good morning there, Antoinette. I'm by myself today. I had to move. The sun started catching the camera, which I think it's catching up again with the camera, as I can see on the phone. Today is, by the way, I'm Curt. Marsha said, you make sure to tell who you are. Okay, I hope y'all here, y'all know who I am. Today is Tuesday, September the 13th, 2022. I'm going to go ahead and get to that chat. Make sure I can acknowledge some of y'all as y'all are in here. I appreciate y'all stopping by. You know, just little old me here. And thank you, Meg's Fun Time, for getting in here and everything. Love it. Love the heart there to me and Marsha. The Gaylors, I saw y'all jump over here. Big hugs to all of y'all. Hope everybody's doing real good. Eddie Lugo Studios. Hope you're doing good. Glad you're with us and everything. I heard Chet and them asking you where you might be there. Antoinette at Fun, thank you, hon, for being by here. I really appreciate that. You know I do. Absolutely. I'm saying absolutely already. Kathy Mills, thank you for stopping by. Y'all go in and look at the comments. She was talking about the insurance yesterday. Kathy Mills was that she had purchased and stuff. That's a good little, add a comment if you have, anything you want to say there. But she had a good little thing, a write-up there that she put on our yesterday's morning show. Let me make sure. Keep going. Okay. Mark the Shark. Hope you're doing well, bud. Hope you're feeling good. Yeah. Doing real good. Had my, what does that say? Bagel. Sad that it's a bagel this morning, huh? Yeah, I'm having some coffee too. I'll tell you in just a second there. Time for a refill. I'm still on my first cup there, the Gaylors. PSV Odyssey, thank you for being here. SCT Adventures, thank you for being here, listening and working. I like it. I was never that talented. But yeah, let me make sure I say, oh, it jumped on me. Leonard Family Fun, Tanisha, thank you for stopping in here, as always. And I see that she put in here, and I heard it also, it's National Kids Take Over the Kitchen Day. And, I really believe if they're going to take over that kitchen, and my mama didn't do this to me, I'm sorry if I touched it, let me know how the mic sounds. But if you're going to take over the kitchen, you got to learn how to clean it up too. That's just the way I feel. I feel like, it's a very good habit, like making your bed. If you're going to do stuff in the kitchen, you're going to learn to clean the kitchen. And learning but then again, some people say, well, I had to clean the kitchen or wash dishes. I've heard some people say, I wash dishes all the time. I don't want to do things in the kitchen. Good morning there, Mr. Froggy Brain. He's loading up his truck, listening this morning. I'm going to jump back. The Z Show Cruise Fun. Thank you for coming by there. Y'all make sure y'all catch the Z Show out there. Good stuff. Good information there. Excuse me. Eddie Lugo Studios. I made sure I said hi. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of the chat. I had a couple of them. I was wanting to go into a little something here. Yes, it's time for that refill. Paul, good morning. Everybody say good morning to each other. His first cup there, the Gaylor said the first cup was at 5 o'clock and it's a 26 ouncer. Whew, I don't know what this holds. I got the same cup. I wash it out. I'll use the same cup about a couple of days, wash them, because I like them, and because the others may not have been washed yet, and I'll have to get to that. That is one of my instructions today. Take care of some dishes. So I'll do that. Guys, you know, I have a question right off the bat here. Do you like nuts? And what is your favorite nut? Besides each other or who you know, we're talking about grown nuts. What type of nuts do you like? It is National Peanut Day. Thank you, Tanisha. And by the way, this was one that I got. Tanisha didn't tell this one, and I would appreciate it. I got this one over there from Life is Good Today. Ronnie said it is Bald is Beautiful Day. Bald is Beautiful Day. It is. That's what it says. Bald is Beautiful Day. Yeah, it is. And it's Ants on the Log Day. You know, I've had that. It's okay. Boiled nuts. You know, my son, he likes boiled nuts. You know, I'm okay with them. I think my favorite is hazelnuts. You know, we used to find them in the woods, eat them when I was a kid. National Bald Day. Right, I have that written. Oh my God. Yeah, it was. It's National Bald Day. Just want to make sure we caught that one. I'll keep saying it over and over. Thank y'all. Oh, pistachios. Yeah, my mama, she likes cashews. Yeah, I knew Mama did that. Mama and them, you know, she tells stories of, and when we've done it, she did it for us, but to put the peanuts in the Coca-Cola in the old bottles, the little 6 or 8 ounces, whatever they were. Too bad we can't attach photos to the show her gown. Is that right? But that made me laugh, guys. I can't help but laugh at that. Let me make sure I'm not missing anybody in this chat. Anybody that popped in. Thank you there, Norma. Thank you for coming in. That's my mama. And Eddie Lugo likes hazelnuts too, I see. And I was just seeing what everybody liked. Okay, the Gators like cashews. And I saw on here, seemed like I saw SCTs right here. What he put, I missed it. Anyway, I don't want to hang too long right here. But yeah, so everybody, do you, you know, do you eat anything like that daily? We try to. Especially the almonds. It's very good for us. Walnuts. We used to have a walnut tree near the house, and one of my favorites, especially in the beginning of this time of year when I was young going to school, we used to walk out of a holler. Wasn't real far for us, but most kids it was real far. Anyway, they had a chestnut tree. It was a Chinese chestnut and a regular chestnut tree, and you know, the chestnuts have those little prickly things on them and everything, but love some chestnuts. Yeah, chestnuts are really, really good. What is, okay, Meg, I don't know what that is, but I didn't get to catch the beginning of that. Let me drop down in the chat and see that right there. Eat pepitas every morning, really, but those are seeds. Okay, all right. Really like peanuts in Snickers every day on that one right there. You ain't had a Snickers. You've been on keto there, Greg. Yeah, raw pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds are good. I like them roasted. We don't do that often. I did that. I did that for my kids. I don't know if they remember that we roasted some pumpkin seeds for them when they were young. Yeah, we would dare each other to do things, eat a raw pumpkin seed or anything like that when they were boys. I don't know if they remember that at all, but we would do little things like that. So yeah, again, my mic working pretty good. It's pretty windy here. Very cool out today. Says we're going to get to about 82, 83 today, which is great weather. Feels great. You know, a Snicker sounds good, the guy said. Yeah. Let's see. Marsha's favorite, I guess, is a pistachio, but she might answer that on here with everybody. I know she really likes pistachio. And I'll probably get it wrong. You know, y'all ever want to hang us up on something, ask us each other's what our favorite of anything is, because it varies. It varies. But my wind got me here. My grandmother, black walnut cake. Oh wow, old school. That sounds good, Kathy. Kathy Mills. That's really good. Love some. That's. I got some black walnuts out behind the building, drying out. I had picked some up. I don't know. I think the squirrels got most of them though, because I noticed they're about all gone now. you, I, I had. You can't see it in this picture, but I got raised gardens, and every year, this time of year, the squirrels will bury the nuts or something in this raised garden. And it's very loose dirt. And then every spring, I start getting these little trees popping up. Good morning, our journey awaits. Good morning, Sea Leg Journeys. Great show, guys. Great show. But yeah, squirrels like to get in these nuts and then they'll bury them in my garden. I got to go through there with a rake. I ain't kidding. Then all of a sudden, if not, you start seeing the trees pop up. Hazelnut. Hazelnut for me and hazelnut for Marsha, the creamer wise. Good morning there, Cruise Vet. Thank you for joining in us right here. Yes, I want to make sure I do not skip anybody, guys, because I want to make sure. I'll just check back over. Mark the Shark said pistachios. SCT said boiled nuts. I remember now, because I remember that was one of my boys, or both my boys, one of their favorites. I know. Yeah, we're talking about everybody's favorite nut there. So who was it joined in? Cruise Vet. So what's your, chime in. What's your favorite nut? Today is National Peanut Day. And what is your favorite beautiful bald, I guess, does it say bald guy? No, it doesn't. It's just bald is beautiful day. But if you want to call it beautiful bald guy, I mean, I know there's some nice looking bald guys out there. I've seen them. Michael Jordan is a very nice looking bald guy. Always been. Anyway, let me get on down in here. Something I wanted to, okay, I did ask the question about that. That was, your favorite nut. Guys, I probably won't go over it, but pop over to Paul Vines on YouTube. And there's a list on there that usually has all the day's lives or, premieres and things like that. Pop over there. It's on Facebook and you can catch it. Thank you there, Meg. She just, boom. It's like, I swear, it's like I got you can just tell straight to her and she pops that right in there. Cruise Vet is partial to pecan. Yeah. Pecan or pecan, either one you want to say. So bald is beautiful, whether it's your preference or maybe someone's going through. Yes, it is. That is a great way to say that. That is a great way. I started losing my hair down the center here when I was 29. Like as soon as I turned 29, and it's had that widow's peak they call it. Yeah. So I don't know. A couple of years later, I started just buzz cutting it, and I think within another year or so, then I started shaving it, and been like that all through my 30s. So I've gotten used to it. I'll be honest, if I could grow hair now, I wouldn't. I would not grow hair. I like it. I don't have to fool with it. Don't have to comb anything. Golly, and I had such thin hair as a kid. I'm getting off subject, but my mama could attest. I had thin hair, and we had, I guess they call it hard water out of the well. I could never do nothing with my hair when I was young. Never could do nothing with my hair other than spike. It would spike on in. So, and then of course the mullet thing, had that going on. We are going to be a part of something coming up on this cruise. And I don't know if, I think SCT is, I don't know if Sea Leg Journeys are or not. We are going to be a part of our first ever casino slot pull. 20 bucks. And I just wondering, has anybody done it? Have you won anything on that? Did you enjoy it? I mean, it's all in fun. And, I think there's a group of, good morning, Greg B. Hey, thanks, bud, for joining in. I appreciate that. Thank you, Greg. But the casino slot pool, I've seen it when I've been in a casino, but never been a part of one. I don't know how that really works. I know they said they got about 60 that are going to participate, and so they're going to break it up into 2 groups. And I know there's at least 2 to 3 of them, because I made a comment on something. There's 2 back in the 90s. My hair was longer than yours. So yeah. Oh, that's Eddie telling Sea Leg Journeys. Yeah, I was excited. Them people have fun. Now, I saw one group. They were up way over $1,000 one time, and then I seen another group. They were at $450, and it just kept going down, and there still was more to go. But yeah, I was just wondering how that worked. I'm not a great slot player. We do play a little bit, but just very little. Bobby, let's see. Let me read that. Bobby and I have done it. We enjoyed. This is Leonard Family Fun. So Bobby and Letitia had done it. We came out with $40 more than we put in. Wow, really? We were happy we didn't lose. Yeah, I would be too. Z Show Cruise Fun said, yeah, Michael Jordan, Captain John Luke. Oh, I know who you're talking about from that Star Trek show. 2 bald guys, icons that are goats. That's true. That's true. Yeah, we were talking about, bald men. If those are anyone didn't know or didn't hear real good. I don't like slots. Yeah, you like blackjack better. Me and Marsha like roulette. I taught her some roulette that I taught myself to do, and yeah, we don't go in at it. I look at it as an excursion. I'm not going to spend no more than what I would on an excursion. That's just it. Have fun. I like sitting there and having fun. I really enjoy watching too. There has been times that I've sat there and just watched people. Yeah, I wish they would let seats just sit, like you could sit and watch them a little closer, but I get why. Yeah, thank you for putting Creator in here. The Z Show Cruise Fun Creator. And I know he's a supporter too, because look here, he's right here. Make sure y'all put in there if you're a creator, a supporter. I know, like my mama, she's a good supporter. She is. I did see, the only other news I did catch into was Disney. That Wonder, it's going down to Australia. Oh, Telly Savalas, yeah. Don't share this with Bob. I got you. Okay. But headed to Australia late 2023. That was the only really little cruise news that I had caught. I caught some others, but I'm going to force y'all to jump over to Sea Leg Journeys and do their rewatch, and they covered a lot of the great news this morning of things going on. Guys, I have I did something yesterday. This was encouraged by a fellow creator, a good friend of mine from SET Adventures, Greg. I went and got us a P.O. box, because I didn't want to keep giving out, not that I've ever had it asked. I have had a few people to ask other creators to want to send us something or something we won or anything like that. So I went and got us a P.O. box. If y'all want to do some snail mail, whatever, I have it. It is, and I'll put it on I don't know where you put something like that. I'm going to assume I put it on my YouTube, probably our Facebook group, in places like that. Love snail mail. Yes, yeah, I've seen a few have it, but ours is, and I'll give it on here live, but then I'll put it in something where you can see it. It is CME Traveling, wink wink, P.O. Box 712, Hurt, like you hurt somebody, H-U-R-T, Virginia 24563. Yeah, and maybe we're knocking around some ideals of what to do with that. I thought of doing a couple of different things. We're thinking of, hey, send us a postcard or something, and then we may do a drawing out of a postcard. Sometime we don't know how. It won't be often, but somewhere. I know I like to do things in quarterly. I'm not there yet, but working on P.O. Box also. Yeah. Yeah, I thought I had to go ahead before this trip coming up, and that way just being prepared. Like I said, we're working into our first year on YouTube. That'll be October the 19th, and I'm hoping that Saturday after the 19th, which I think is the 22nd, I'm hoping to do a little celebration, you know, for 1 year. Yeah, that way I know I'll have Marsha with me, you know, the following weekend after the 19th. So just put that little seed in your brain that we want to do a little something around that time. But any questions? Anybody celebrating anything? I always want to make sure, you know, whatever you're doing, you know, you're welcome to celebrate. Share with us if you want to share. Next adventure, Greg B, we will be leaving. We will be leaving in 9 days. 9 days and 8 hours. We'll be on board Carnival Freedom out of Port Canaveral. That is a 4-night, 5-day. Going down to the Bahamas, and then we also going to their private island, Princess Key. Yep. Greg B, that's what we're doing. Then I just catching up a little bit in the chat, y'all. The Gaylor said mine hasn't really thinned much, but I started going gray really early. Oh, really? Now mine would be really white right now. It'd be white as can be if you've seen it. Not gray, it's white. I celebrate my almost 1 year with YouTube. Let me go back down. I think as a vlogger is what I saw, Vlogger Cruise. That is wonderful, Eddie. That is a great thing. Vlogger Cruise. That is cool. Oh, the Greg B wedding anniversary for the 25th for 29 years together. Man, I just think that's great. You know, something like that. It's really wonderful for people to put together those kind of years. It takes work on both parts, and I congratulate them. You know, and that's exciting. Celebrate great. That's real exciting. Be the 25th anniversary. No, I'm sorry. On the 25th, the 29. Wow, 29 years. I wonder if Marsha could put up with me for 29 years. We'll see. Tune in. Hey, do you know how to get a squirrel down from a tree? Do I know how to get a squirrel? No, do I know? I've shot at them before, knocked them out of a tree like that before. But I can do a squirrel call, but I'm not going to do it here. I'm not going to do a squirrel call right here. No, Marsha told me to quit making, you know, trying to straighten up here. Guys, today's shirt is from, hold on, let me show you. I got this one when I was cruising, and actually that's where we left from, was Puerto Rico, San Juan, Puerto Rico. That's my accent. Yeah. Like when we go to Mexico, Marsha says, you know, you start getting a little accent when you're there. And I was like, oh, really? I didn't notice. I tried to learn some of that. Tell them we grew up in West Virginia. We know how to get anything from a tree. Ain't that the truth, Greg? Yes. You know, I know Greg did this too. We call them grapevines. They're not real. They're just big vines. And we used to swing out, and the mountains are so steep in West Virginia. I did this one time, and Greg knows what holler it is where I grew up Vance Holler. Me and Shannon and a few other cousins, we could swing out. And I mean, you were 20, 30 feet high, and we could grab onto this other pine tree. And then we were stuck, so you had to let go. I remember one of them falling one time and breaking a leg, and yeah. That's just that. But yes, we had a lot of fun in them mountains down there, didn't we, Greg? You know, just ain't nothing like it. I wouldn't change anywhere growing up anywhere else. Let's see. Let me see. Somebody I can show that. I see. Show them your nuts, Mark said. Yeah. I like it. Yeah, I got this shirt. We were down in San Juan. I need to switch it back over. Marsha might be on here, and I have to watch. Yes, it was a great childhood. Sure was. But you know, I got a little off there, so it was like, show them your nuts. But Yeah. So pulled the trigger on the PO box, and Marsha bought us some or made some cards, her design and everything to hand out. I'm real happy to be able to do that. I've done that before. I had some of the cheaper ones but she got me some nicer cards, I think, and to hand out. Has the channel on it and things. Guys, make sure you jump around here and check out some of these other channels that's in here. There's some great, there are absolutely some great channels in here. San Juan is my favorite. I was born there. Wow, I did not know it, Eddie. That's very cool. I love San. We have friends there now. Some young people that we had met on the ship, and we're still friends with them. Speak to them every now and then, checking on them. I think one of them moved over here to the U.S. and she may be back over there now. One of them worked at a very nice hotel there. She did, and we. Yeah, our cruise is just 9 days, 8 hours, be 8 hours a day. I gotta go get the oil changed and tires rotated. So we may do a live Friday. I'll do it outside or something like that. We may do a live this Friday from Danville, Virginia. I gotta run down there. It's not far from me, and go down to the dealership, and we'll do a live from near that area. Right in there. I'd like to get out to the river. They got a beautiful, the Dan River is behind there, and right in behind the dealership. So I'd love to get over towards it. I don't know if you can access it or not from there, but yeah, we're going to be doing a live on site this Friday, unless I hold out till Saturday. If I hold out 46 days going so I bet it is. You know, golly, this wind kicking up. Do I still sound okay with that heavy wind? That's why I got the mic on. I feel like I know why the Gilberts, they got those, what do you call it, wireless mics now. And can't wait to hear what that sounds like. Yeah. But yeah, everybody's got them countdowns going, and that's exciting. Real exciting, guys. Look at these, yes, no wind noise. That's good to know. Thank you, the Gaylors. That's really good to know. I was really worried about that. I purchased this when I got the computer, so I got it at Best Buy, and it was a little more than I thought about going the cordless route, but I got so much that's cordless anyway, and I just knew that if I wanted something for the iPhone, because I knew I was going to walk around filming, and if I put it on me and walk around and film, which still yet I know the wireless works the same way. I'm here. Man, if you tied my hands down, I bet I couldn't talk. I'm about ready for that second cup of coffee. Oh, headed to Pocahontas County on the 24th, going camping for the first time in a few years. Greg B, I really want to, Marsha's never been up in Pocahontas County, and really would like to go up there. Matter of fact, Greg B, we were talking about headed up your way, just north of you a little bit there for some camping. I think there's a KO campground she said she's been to before. I don't know much about it. Oh, it's 55 outside. Meg, I bet you're freezing to death. Yeah, speak with your hand. Yeah, I know, you tie them down, I can't talk. But yeah, it's a cool, but I love it now. Yeah, yesterday I could tell I was sweating. Like today, no, you know, it was very humid here yesterday, really humid. It's nice. I bet it is nice there in Georgia. Yeah, I know a lot of folks love this time of year. I do. I really do. Message me. I can help you. Thank you there. I sure will. Sure will. She's agreeing with Meg's agreeing with Eddie, and y'all can see where I'm missing Marsha right now. Just to, you know, the little wrap up here. Guys, I do appreciate Journey. I have to get back to work. Hey, we're getting ready to go out anyway. Thank you for coming by here at Journey of Waits. I really appreciate that. I appreciate every one of y'all stopping by this morning. You know, y'all took a moment, and you know, it's just little old me without Marsha. So, and you hollered at me. I appreciate that. Y'all have a great morning. Don't forget Sea Leg Journeys there at 8 a.m. And you jump over on Paul Vines on YouTube, and you can see the other daily stuff from premieres and things from around on the YouTube world. Guys, I do appreciate it. And thank y'all for being here. Have a very blessed day, guys. Be careful. And Josh, you be careful traveling. Have a blessed day, guys. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.